latest on plans to celebrate the life of the 11-year-old girl killed in a shooting in Madison earlier this week. And as cases continue to surge in Wisconsin, the debate over masks rages on at one Middleton coffee shop. Plus, UW-Madison starts welcoming some students back to campus, how they're trying not to clog the hallways on move-in day.
This is News 3 Now at 6.
Thanks for joining News 3 Now at 6. I'm Melissa Kim. We're learning about the plans for a celebration of life for 11-year-old Anissa Scott, the victim of a shooting earlier this week. Gabriela Becerra joins us live from Bree Stevens Field, where the services will be held. Gabby?
Melissa, a procession of monster trucks and dirt bikes will start at the state capitol and head this way down East Washington to Bree Stevens Field, where the public will be invited to listen in to services.
She was such a special and awesome little girl, and I think that even in death, she lives through us all.
In the days following Anissa's death, her family says the community has been a rock to lean on.
I am only able to be strong because of y'all, and I just want to, thank everybody.
Words cannot begin to explain the comfort that we feel knowing that everybody loved Anissa.
And they're asking the community to show up for Anissa on Saturday. The Unity March will begin at 11 a.m. at the state capitol and proceed down East Washington Avenue to Bree Stevens Field, where a private service will be held inside.
We're going to work with Bree Stevens Field to have a big screen monitor outside of the facility so people can watch the funeral in their cars. They can watch it outside, or they can listen to it on the radio.
Followed by a public viewing with 50 people entering at a time.
We're going to ask people to wear a face mask to make sure that we're following the city and county ordinances that's put out there. And we want people to come to celebrate the life of this young woman.
Anissa's favorite things will be incorporated into the services.
Anissa loved monster trucks. She loved dirt bikes. And her body is going to be in a monster truck.
And in the tragedy of Anissa's death, her family is hoping for change.
We're hoping that gun violence, that this will be a movement that will help to end gun violence.
Anissa's favorite color was red, so they're asking people to show up in red and white. The Boys and Girls Club is also looking for someone with a white monster truck that they could borrow for the service. Melissa, we're going to continue to cover this story, and we'll be here next Saturday to see how they celebrate Anissa's life.
All right, Gabriela Becerra reporting live for us tonight outside Bree Stevens Field. Gabby, thank you. Let's get a look at your First Warn forecast now. First Warn weather right now, actually, with Dana Fulton. Hey, Dana.
Hey, Melissa. I had to beg our producer and director to let me do first weather outside because it's just so nice out this evening. No reason to hang out in the studio when we got the sun, we got a nice little breeze, and really comfortable temperatures. We had a few storms pass through early today, but as you can see right now with the live look with our Edgewater Sky Cam, a lot of sunshine for this evening. Really a pleasant evening on the water, though maybe just a little cool to try to jump on in. 72 currently in Madison with dew points in the 50s. Again, that breeze coming in from the northwest about 9 miles per hour. Doppler track is quiet. You really do have to travel further south with that cold front now stretching through Illinois. We have showers and thunderstorms stretching from Chicago down towards St. Louis. We're going to stay quiet, though, overnight and for the rest of the weekend. Again, the lake's in pretty good condition right now. Lake temperatures in the upper 70s. Most of the beaches are open. Just, of course, take a quick check at lakeforecast.org before you head out. Tomorrow, partly sunny and pleasantly warm. High temperatures will be in the middle 80s. And as we look ahead to the week, we're going to see a few more 80-degree days before any sort of cool down starts to build on in. But we'll take a closer look at your full 10-day in just a few minutes. Melissa.
All right, Dana, looks so nice out there. Thank you. Well, more than 1 month after Dane County's mask mandate went into effect, people are still protesting a Middleton coffee shop's stance on face coverings. A group organized today's protest on Reddit, where people handed out coffee and snacks to people outside of Hellbox Coffee. Hellbox is suing local officials over the ordinance and declares itself a mask-free zone. Organizers say they're seeing a lot of support for what they're doing and hope they're encouraging people to stay safe during the pandemic.
The science behind wearing masks is very clear that it's helping keep everybody safe. You know, I wear a mask to keep my neighbors and my friends and my community safe, and you wear a mask to keep your friends and neighbors and community safe, and it's just a great way of supporting each other in the community.
Last week, Public Health Madison and Dane County sent Hellbox a notice of intent to revoke its food and drink license. A motion hearing for Hellbox, 3 citations will be held on September 10th in Dane County Court. The virus's outbreak continues to worsen in Wisconsin. 12 more people have died from complications over the past day. According to combined data from DHS and county dashboards, there are 687 new cases around the state. 7.3% of tests have come back positive over the last 24 hours. That is down 2.5 points from yesterday. Just under 10,000 of the state's 65,000 cases remain active. UW-Madison is welcoming students who live relatively close to drop off their belongings early in an effort to reduce crowds during move-in. Starting today, students living in Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Illinois will be dropping off their stuff in dorms ahead of move-in, which isn't until the end of August. The university initiated early drop-off in response to the pandemic and hopes it'll make the moving process easier and safer for families.
This gives families who live relatively close by the opportunity to pack the car up, drop off the majority of the students' belongings now, get them in the room, so then regular move-in is maybe a little easier and faster.
The university is expecting nearly 400 students to take advantage of early drop-off through Tuesday. Schools across the nation are also taking measures aimed at preventing outbreaks of the virus as students adjust to the new normal on campus. CBS News' Michael George has more from New York.
In Fort Worth, Texas Christian University freshman Rachel Adelsberg moved into her dorm this week.
I just feel really fortunate that we actually get to come and move in. A lot of my friends from home are getting stuck at home this year.
As schools and parents across the U.S. make their plans, White House Coronavirus Task Force member Dr. Anthony Fauci is urging everyone to follow CDC guidelines.
The driving force will always be the safety, the welfare, and the health of the children and of the teachers.
But bumps in the road back to school are already appearing.
It definitely became much more real when we realized it was probably in a floor close to us.
Students at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill are on high alert after the school reported clusters of COVID-19 cases in 2 residence halls.
I mean, there's still parties going on. There's still people not wearing masks.
The University of Notre Dame says it's confident it can continue in-person classes after an early spike in coronavirus cases. The school says it's ready to return to distance learning if necessary. Jacob O'Hara, a senior, says he's taking precautions.
So we checked it out early on, like one party, one bar, and it didn't seem terribly safe, so we're kind of sticking to ourselves for the time being and seeing how it plays out.
And Columbia University in New York City has reversed course, announcing undergraduate classes this fall will be virtual. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
Fall move-in at UW-Madison officially begins on August 25th. A group of protesters is demanding change after allegations of the Postal Service limiting mail-in voting ahead of the presidential election. The demonstrators gathered outside Postmaster General Louis DeJoy's Washington, D.C. home this morning. The group says DeJoy is, quote, dismantling the Postal Service to help President Trump get reelected. Last night, USPS officials sent a letter to 46 states, that does include Wisconsin, that it cannot guarantee that all mail-in ballots cast for November's election will arrive on time to be counted. Meanwhile, the USPS is planning for a temporary price hike. It'll go into effect starting October 18th until December 27th. Officials say the increase is due to the high demand for online items during the pandemic, and package shipments will see a rate increase anywhere from 24 cents to as much as $1.50. The price hike is expected to keep the Postal Service rates competitive while providing the agency with some much-needed revenue. President Trump has ordered TikTok to sell its U.S. assets within 90 days. It's the latest in the rift between Trump and the social media app after he declared last month that he will soon ban it. Trump issued an executive order calling on TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, to divest. In the order, Trump says that TikTok is a threat to national security. Microsoft has emerged as a potential buyer for the platform within the U.S. Well, coming up next on News 3 Now at 6, whether you love it or hate it, you're doing laundry. Consumer Reports has recommendations on the top laundry detergents right now. And tonight at 10, the postponement of the Big Ten season won't just affect the Badgers, it'll affect all of Madison. The ripple effects no games may have this fall on downtown businesses. That's tonight on News 3 Now at 10.
This order could be more than an order. This order could be the first one you've actually had time for in longer than you can remember. Or this order could be a reason to leave the house today. Whatever this order is for you, we'll be here to take it.
Take a break and enjoy a fresh beef quarter pounder with cheese and pair it with a $1 any size soft drink. Available every day, all day, only at McDonald's.
We asked real customers what they really love about Spectrum Internet and TV.
Spectrum Internet has the fastest speeds for everything I do.
There is no turning wheel. It's immediate.
Spectrum's the fastest. Bam.
Get the fastest download speeds with the most reliable performance with Spectrum Internet, delivering starting speeds of 200 megabits. That's more than enough for all your devices for $44.99 a month. Call 833-906-4499.
I can't get over how much on-demand Spectrum has. I can literally watch a new movie every night.
I got all my shows, and he's got all his shows. With the Spectrum TV app, I can watch live TV anywhere. It's perfect.
Add Spectrum TV and enjoy more free HD and more free on demand. Plus, use the Spectrum TV app to watch live TV on the go, all from $44.99 a month. Call 833-906-4499.
The fact that they don't have contracts, that says a lot about their service.
Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each with no contracts. Install Spectrum services yourself. Get a self-installation kit shipped right to your home. Call 833-906-4499.
When you think of a bank, you think of people in a place. But when you have the Chase mobile app, your bank can be virtually any place. So when you get a check, you can deposit it from here. And you can see your transactions and check your balance from here. You can detect suspicious activity on your account from here. And you can pay your friends back from here. So when someone asks you, where's your bank? You can tell them, here's my bank. Or, here's my bank. Or, here's my bank. Because if you download and use the Chase mobile app, your bank is virtually any place. So visit chase.com/mobile.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
SpaceX's next astronaut mission is facing another launch delay. The target launch has been pushed back from late September to no earlier than October 23rd. That's according to NASA. The rocket will carry 4 astronauts to and from the space station. SpaceX hopes to follow the success of its historic first mission, which wrapped up earlier this month. When it comes to laundry detergents, some of us have our tried and true favorites, while others go for the big box deals. As Chris Stanford explains, Consumer Reports' latest tests reveal top performing detergents, whether you've got stains, sensitive skin, or you just want the best deal.
Judon Blake Foster enjoys doing the laundry for his family. But between a toddler, a newborn, and his wife Eunice, a grad student, laundry life can get overwhelming.
It feels like it's never ending, and I feel like, where did all these clothes come from?
Consumer Reports just tested dozens of laundry detergents to find out which ones clean the best.
We use fabric swatches soaked with tough stains like blood, dirt, grass, coffee, and then we use each detergent to see how well that detergent gets the stain out.
The lighter the stain after washing, the better the detergent scores on cleaning performance. Testers also check how well each detergent acts as a pre-treater for stains. That way you only need to buy one laundry product.
In our tests, the detergents that earn excellent ratings will tackle pretty normal stains like body oil and dirt. But they're also going to tackle things that are a bit tougher like grass or blood.
The top scoring detergents in CR's ratings are liquids. Tide Plus Ultra Stain Release at 28 cents a load, or PERSIL Pro Clean Fighter for 21 cents per load. If you have sensitive skin, try PERSIL Pro Clean Sensitive Skin. And this Kirkland Signature Ultra Clean Liquid from Costco is the best value at only 11 cents per load. And if you're okay sacrificing cleaning power and paying more money, these Power Pods from Tide at 67 cents per load scored the best. However, Consumer Reports does caution that pods can be dangerous, especially in households with younger children or cognitively impaired adults who might accidentally ingest them. And besides, pods can't help you pre-treat stains, which is especially important to the Foster
find
family.
ourselves having to remove stains a lot.
For Consumer Reports, I'm Chris Stanford.
Now, CR says when it comes to stains, the sooner you're treated, the better. If you're speedy enough to catch the stain before it soaks into the thread of the fabric, some water may be all you need to flush it out. CR also says for protein-based stains like blood and eggs, use cold water because hot water can actually set the stain. Well, there's more to come on News 3 Now at 6. See how a big fundraiser in Janesville found a way to downsize during the coronavirus pandemic. Plus, Dana's back with a beautiful first warn forecast for the end of your weekend.
When a student falls behind, a good teacher helps them catch up. A bad president would tie their hands, like Joe Biden would. Even with hundreds of public schools closed indefinitely, Biden opposes emergency parental choice grants, preventing parents from choosing options like private tutoring or charter schools if their public school is closed. A lost year is unacceptable, but 4 under Biden, that's a lost generation. Club for Growth Action is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. So celebrate this Labor Day knowing you look your best with Plexiderm. Lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video that the viewers can watch while you and I talk. And you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes in as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. And I did this to my father. We were at home and we were screaming. 4 minutes, 34 seconds, completely gone.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. These lines bother me. They really do. And this is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It feels great. Looks even better.
I'm Neela. I'm 61 years old. I'm a professional personal trainer. It's so important to be in good health and to be fit and take care of yourself. How it makes you feel inside is amazing. Plexiderm, seriously, it fixes all that. It makes you feel as good outside as you do inside. Honest to God, it's amazing. There's nothing there. Like, the bags are gone.
And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. So it targets all those problem areas.
So this would be a daily thing or just when you want to, like, get rid of the bags? And
yeah, it absolutely could be a daily thing. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
And this Labor Day is the best time to try Plexiderm for $14.95. See it work for yourself after your first application. Just visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Sponsored by Clean Lakes Alliance's Lake Forecast Monitoring app. You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Well, just over 2 weeks into the Dane County Farmers Market walk-up, visitor traffic is on the rise. To make it work during the pandemic, organizers say they've worked closely with the county's public health department and instituted a safe shopper code of conduct. They do require masks, of course, have hand washing stations throughout the area, and signage about social distancing.
People really appreciate the safety measures that are in place, but I think they also really like being able to see what it is that they're buying. And anecdotally, we hear from customers that, you know, they impulse shop because they walk by a beautiful bouquet of flowers and then it has to come home with them.
Organizers say the walk-up is still in its pilot phase and they will continue to monitor public health and safety, making changes to the format as needed. Now, at this point, they say they've been able to successfully social distance even during peak periods, but do recommend risk-adverse groups visit the market after 11 o'clock. People in Janesville were able to get fresh sweet corn at the Janesville Rotary Club's free drive-through corn event today. It was held in place of the annual corn roast and mud volleyball event. Now, that event normally attracts about 6,000 people, but plans did have to change due to the pandemic.
We struggled with 3 different opportunities as to still be viable for the community, and this event was what we could come up with and still be present. So it was a great idea.
The club also hosted its annual Making the Grade recognition for students with a GPA above 3.0. The event is a fundraiser that allows the Rotary to provide scholarships for students, grants for organizations, and donations to causes around the world, like the eradication of polio. Let's get a look at your firstborn weather with meteorologist Dana Fulton. A beautiful day outside and a good day to wear a corn hat outside, right?
A great day to wear a corn hat. I love it. I love it. I think it's great. I still need to get some sweet corn. I've seen the steins popping up all over out in our more rural areas. People sell on the side of the road, and I need to go get some. Tonight, we're going to stay clear. It'll be a little cooler outside tonight. Temperatures will drop to the 50s for our overnight lows. Seasonably warm temperatures for our afternoon highs, though, for the next few days. We'll continue on with these very pleasant afternoons. No, we did have a few showers pass through this morning, a few thunderstorms, but this afternoon turned out to be really nice. We're going to keep the rain out for most of the forecast as we look ahead for next week. There'll be a few slight chances for showers and storms, but overall, we're in a really great place. We had a cold front drive through, now bringing some stronger showers and thunderstorms further south in central and northern Illinois. That passed through early in the day, and now we have a clearing sky and high pressure building in. So as that high pressure is centered off to the west right now, notice our breeze is coming in from the northwest, so it does feel just a little cooler outside today. Temperatures in the 70s right now, but still very pleasant for this afternoon and this evening. Overnight, again, mostly clear skies. By midnight, we're already dropping through the 60s, and our overnight lows for early Sunday morning will be in the upper 50s. In the afternoon, partly sunny skies, a really pleasant day with our breeze still coming in from the northwest. Overnight Sunday may have a few clouds, partly cloudy sky overnight, but still very pleasant heading into Monday morning. Again, temperatures dropping to the 50s for our overnight lows early on Monday, and then afternoon high temperatures will be climbing close to 80 degrees, but will likely stop in the upper 70s for Monday afternoon as we still have our breeze coming in from the northwest. Now, this morning, again, we did pick up a few showers, much of the area staying dry, but notice the western edge of Dane County and parts of Richland and Sauk County picking up almost an inch of accumulation. Some good news, a lot of the area a little dry right now, a little below average, and we're expecting areas off to the west to continue to stay below average as we look at our 6 to 10 day outlook. Drought conditions towards La Crosse starting to become abnormally dry, but as we look into parts of Iowa and even into parts of Nebraska, they're really below average for precipitation for this time of year. So just a little bit of rain would be some good news, and unfortunately that's just not really included in the forecast right now. Tomorrow temperatures will be in the mid 80s for afternoon highs with partly sunny skies, mostly sunny skies for Monday and Tuesday. Again, close to 80 for afternoon highs. Much of the area will stop in the upper 70s, though. We won't quite hit that 80-degree threshold for Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, a slight chance for showers, a better opportunity for rain looking ahead to Friday and Saturday. We'll have another system building in. I did have someone in Stoughton reaching out on Facebook asking, why didn't we get any rain? And I can't pinpoint the exact showers for where they go, but the hose might get a little bit of work this week for the gardeners.
Yeah, for sure. That rain earlier this morning, too, I think you said it a little bit. I think people have been wanting to get their brown grass a little bit greener,
yes,
so that was actually a good rain this morning.
Especially on again, the western edge of Dane County and areas northwest. We saw those showers. Now we get to enjoy the sunshine. It's pleasant. It's just that the ground could use a little water right now, a little drink.
Yeah. All right. Sounds so good, Dana. Thanks so much. Well, the Packers hit the field for the first practice of the season, but Kenny Clark stealing the headline of the day. Sports is next.
News 3 Now Firstborn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Home is dancing because no one's watching. Home is a reason to disturb the peace. Home is laughter. Home is where heads come to rest. A place to let go and a place to find again. At Stanley Steamer, we love home, and we know that a clean home is a healthy home. We're ready when you are.
These deals are amazing.
I know. How do we get them?
Okay, we have to be very subtle about asking, like this.
Like this?
No, like this.
Actually, you don't have to do any of that. We have great deals for everyone.
Even without the...
You would have gotten it anyway.
Cool.
If you've forgotten what a fair deal sounds like, let us remind you. Switch to US Cellular and get $700 off the latest smartphones with no activation fee. US Cellular. Upgrade to fair.
Dear Summer, How do I make the most of you? Do I kick back and relax? Or climb new mountains? I could go and get dirty. Or switch into new lanes. One thing's for sure, it's gonna be great. Can't wait. Toyota.
Right now, you can get $1,500 customer cash on a new 2020 Highlander or Highlander Hybrid. Toyota.
We're seeing it again. The virus spreading out of control. The president once again failing to act. Joe Biden knows we need to listen to medical experts and take action now. That starts by expanding testing, calling for mask mandates nationwide, starting immediately, and producing more protective gear here at home. Fighting this virus and rebuilding our economy will take a president who's ready to lead.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
At GHC, we want you to be safer at home. We have more ways for you to get care anywhere, anytime, day or night. Be seen, be safe, be home. We will get through this together, and we will all get better together.
Tomorrow on News 3 this Sunday morning, we are getting a taste of the best deals in town ahead of this year's Black Restaurant Week. And we're talking with experts about proper etiquette in wearing masks in public during the pandemic.
Well, we are just about a third of the way through a shortened season, and the Brewers trying to work themselves into the conversation in the NL playoff picture. Milwaukee finding a way to get past the Cubs for the second straight day, taking today's afternoon matchup at Wrigley in 10 innings, 6-5 the final score. Christian Yelich going 1 for 4 and scoring a run. Avisail Garcia 2 for 4 with a big double in the 10th to give them the lead. Brewers going for the series win tomorrow afternoon, first pitch at 1:20. First practice for the Packers today with limited media in attendance, of course, but the big news today was for Kenny Clark. The team signing him to a 4-year, $70 million extension that makes him the highest paid nose tackle in NFL history. That is, of course, according to his agent. The deal also includes a $25 million signing bonus, runs through 2024, and very well deserved, according to Aaron Rodgers.
I have the pleasure of working out with him in the offseason. He's a fantastic guy. You know, he's a quiet guy that goes about his business the right way, and he's, found his voice at times, and his leadership role, has increased over the years. It's been fun to watch him kind of step into that opportunity, and, he's one of those guys you just, you can count on every single week.
And finally tonight, Siwoo Kim's third round at the Wyndham Championship got off to a pretty awesome start. Check this out. Hole-in-one on the third hole. No fans in attendance, of course, so a little bit of a delayed reaction because he's like, wait, what? What just happened? I don't really know what just happened. Oh, it went in. Yes, it did. Later in the round, 12th hole comes away just millimeters away from his second hole-in-one of the day. Wow. He finished the day 2 under 62 and has a 2-stroke lead. I mean, how good can you really get here? 2 hole.
I like the delayed reaction.
I know.
That's
like,
what's
what?
cute. What happened? What's going on? Exactly. So our forecast, thankfully, a little golfy for the next few days. Tomorrow will be in the mid-80s. Bit breezy for this evening, though. Partly sunny skies for Sunday. Mostly sunny for Monday and Tuesday. A slight chance for showers late Wednesday, but dry for most of the week.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Shannon. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. We'll see you at 10. Be safe out there.